mothers, our fathers are all over here crying. They cannot get what they used to get again. When the government took over, they put every one of them down.
We discovered the
There are
issue.
some people in the country, they're the one can even say wish for our government because you brought the government to power. So even when they are doing wrong, you cannot tell them because you brought them to power. The people who are there to tell the government, oh yeah, you are doing this, you are doing that, is not good. Sometimes the government can listen and change to do the better. These are people you stand to insult. President Baka, why are children crossing right today? 2 years now into your administration, you said we're not going to see this thing happening in the country, but it is happening.
The Liberian Council of Churches, it is something that they crafted from the World Council of Churches, which was meant to promote peace and justice.
We dig out the facts. We bring the issue to the public to participate.
I was children. I was children. Why they keep it over there for them to get money without
they get lying looking for witness or because they not get nothing off like there. No witness.
It is government that we have here. Oh, but it is clear that Baka is not in charge. Where the guy will do what they want to take some money onto themselves, Papa in that lima, then we can wait on the shoulder task force so that we can start with it. And the people that are involved, even the things that are happening in Liberia, he told them he placed them on the task force.
Issue in the society. We discuss critical issues affecting the nation against socio-economic issues standing to shape the destiny of Liberia. We discuss issues including poverty rates. Human rights concern environmental challenges with a lower percentage of the population struggling to meet basic needs. Human rights violations such as arbitrary killing issue in the society comes to you on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 10:30 a.m. to 12 o'clock p.m. Join our panelists Aliu Masale and Solomon Bakari from the US of A and the host Stephen Control on Kings FM 88.5.
Exclusive from hotlbr.com.
When they were coming, they said they were freedom fighter. When they were coming, they said they were liberator. But when they need their man, they change their mind. What kind of people they do?
They are freedom fighters.
What kind of people they do?
They are freedom fighters.
You freedom fighter, you raping our women.
They are freedom fighters.
Freedom fighter, you killing our children.
They are freedom fighters.
Freedom fighter, you destroying our country.
They are freedom fighters.
Ayo, 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 ayo. Ayo, ayo, ayo. Ayo, yo, ayo, ayo. Ayo, 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 ayo. Ayo, 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 ayo. Ayo, ayo, ayo. Ayo, yo, ayo, ayo. Ayo, 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 ayo. When they were coming, they said they were liberator. When they were coming, they said they were liberator. But when they came their ground, they changed their mind. When they came their ground, they changed their mind. What kind of people they do?
They are freedom fighters.
What kind of people they do?
They are freedom fighters.
You freedom fighter, you raping our women.
They are freedom fighters.
You freedom fighter, you killing our children.
They are freedom fighters.
Freedom fighter, you destroying our country.
They are freedom fighters.
Ayo, 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 ayo. Ayo, ayo, ayo. Ayo, yo, ayo, ayo. Ayo, 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 ayo. Ayo, 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 ayo. Ayo, ayo, ayo. Ayo, yo, ayo, ayo. Ayo, 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 ayo. Music. Aha.
Pleasant, good morning, and welcome to yet another edition of the program, Issues in the Society. It is a wet Friday in Morovia. This is how I'd like to welcome you to another edition of the program. We are here, and I'm also here with my team. Solomon Bakari is backstage. I hope to be joined by Aliyu Masale very soon. To our people in Niku Town, our people in Clara Town, our people in Lokin Town, or here in Central Morovia, other parts of the country, I would like to say good morning. And for those of you who are following us via our various social media platforms, like Neve Peve is following us, and he says, good morning, Mr. Compton. He's watching from Morovia. You can also do the same. Share the live video as well. There are a couple of issues to talk about here this morning. We are going to drive you through from now on to 12 o'clock this afternoon. I'm here with my team. Mr. Aliyu Masale has just joined us. And so let me bring a bit of our team song. When we come back, then I usher in my colleagues. Okay, all right, so we are back. Good morning, Aliyu Masale, and good morning to you, Solomon Bakari. How you people coming on? Good morning, Bakari. Are you getting me?
Good morning, Stevie Conto. Good morning, Mama Labira. This is Aliyu Masale from Baltimore, Maryland. Glad to be here this morning. Solomon Baka, how you doing? How's the family?
Good morning. I'm doing fine. Good morning, Contour. And of course, good morning to our wonderful Mama Liberia, and not forgetting We Nation. We are doing great, and it is a pleasure for us to meet and discuss matters of importance regarding Mama Liberia.
Okay, all right. Thank you so much, Solomon Bakari, and that of Aliyu Masale. And so it is just very good that we are back here on the platform. As I said earlier on, to discuss issues of national importance. You know, normally on Friday like this, we intersperse the discussion with some bit of social issue. After discussing some political issues during the course of the week. And so there are a couple of things we'll be looking out for this morning. As I said earlier on, for those of you who are following us via our various social media platforms, you can share the live video, invite other people to watch along with us as well. So our King's support basket is still here. And this morning, this is what we are going to do. For those of you who are following us, I'm throwing out this challenge. Although some of you have been doing your best over the period of time, but I'm not throwing out the challenge to those of you who are following us on this platform this morning to make a contribution or whatsoever thing you have on the King's support basket, right? Just do your contribution. I'm going to call out the various numbers. Whether you are out of the country or you are in country, just do what you can do and just tap in the comment section. If you want for your name to be mentioned, just tap in the comment section that I have made this contribution. Then I'm going to call out your name. If not, you can just send a text message to a number that I will later call that you have made your contribution. So these are the numbers for the transaction, right? So we have the same wave number for those of our people who are out of country and would like to make your contribution to the King's support basket. You know, we are doing this to continue the work that we do here, to support the work that we do here. The little contribution you send to us here via this particular initiative, we use it to buy fuel and buy other things for the station to keep on the work we are doing here. So there's a same with number +231 555 885 885 +231 555 885 885. And the mobile money number for those of you who are using Lone Star Cell MTN, all right, is not the number is 0555 885 885. 0555 885 885. And the orange money number is 0777. That is 0777 017 885. 0777 017 885. So, you need to do that. We are appealing to you. You need to help us continue with the work that we are doing here. So, as I said earlier on, if you make your contribution, just let me know. If you want for your name to be called, just let me know in the comment section, or you can easily send a text message to 0776718151 so that we can be able to appreciate you here on the platform. So it's just a challenge out there to those of you who are following us to make your contribution on our platform, right? That will be very, very much important. And we hold that in high esteem. So as I said earlier on, there are a couple of issues to talk about. We'll be doing an analysis on yesterday's citizens gathering. They said no to drug gathering at the Capitol Hill yesterday. We will be doing an analysis on that and also be bringing forth some suggestion to national government in terms of how to go about doing these things. Because as we normally say, the issue of drug is everybody's business. It is not one person's, business. It does not affect a particular person or a particular segment of our society. It is just something like the rain, the way the rain falls, it falls on every house, right? So that's how the drug issue looks. Every family here in Liberia, one way or the other, have a victim in their family who are falling prey to the issue of drugs. So we will be talking about that also. And on the social side, remember there's gone, like say Wednesday, there was an incident at Echo Bank on 11th Street where the Liberia National Police described the incident to be an armed robbery case, and even the bank's authority came up with a statement and also described the incident as such. However, with our independent investigation for us here at Kings FN, and we were able to establish different scenario as to what it has been portrayed to be. All right, so we are also going to look into that and offer our one or two pieces of advice on the platform here as it relates to the scenario that we have gotten so far. So these are issues we will be talking about here this morning. Before we go forward, let me quickly recognize a few of our people who have joined us and their comments as well. So Never Perez says, when they start breaking drug, the children will say no to drug. All right, so that's it on a thought on what we are talking about here. Venetia's Junior Bar, one of our regular followers here, he says, I'm following from New Crew Town. All right, thank you so much. John K. Towelly says, good morning, Kings FN family. Blessed. All right. Antonin Mayonga says, good morning, Mr. Mayonga. I am watching from Winston community. All right. So he's following us from Winston. And Crafty says, watching from Go English building. That should be up Broad Street. All right. So Otiga Snen Robert says, good morning, Stephen. Following you from real life. Thank you. Randolph Morris also following us from Compound 3, Grand Bassa County. That's the We Nation area. All right. So we have a We Nation citizen in the building. Your ambassador is here also, Solomon Baka Reeves. We have Andrew T. Namwe. Namwe is following us from Thumbs Up somewhere there in Caldwell. And Nimba County ambassador online. a boutique. This person using the page says, "Good morning, my dear brother in studio." All right, thank you so much. Yeah, we'll read the rest of the text messages. So now let us go into our discussion. Beginning with our first discussion point here. So as we said yesterday, we want to first acknowledge, appreciate the organizers of the gathering on yesterday. It was very peaceful and it was conducted in a way and form and manner, let's say, in which we wanted it to be conducted. As we said the last time when we made mention of the drug issue on our platform here, we said to you people, our followers, that we are not against the fight of drug, right? No, we are not against that. But when we saw people who we think that will put policy in place, that will do the needful, who have the power in their hands to do what it takes to combat the fight against drug, when this particular issue were being politicized by this same group of people, and now coming to this time, they want to be in empathy with the ordinary people that you saw out there yesterday. They came out not because of any other reason. They came out not because they wanted to show themselves, although other people have different motives. But majority of those people that you saw out there on yesterday, they came out because they are victims of the failed system. Those people came out yesterday because over the period of years, over the period of time, they wanted to say out their frustration in the various communities. But there was no avenue provided. There was no platform provided that they could voice out their frustration about this particular fight against drugs in our country. During the weird administration, they felt pleased when the drug law of our country was passed by the national legislature. They saw that as a new day to recalibrate our broken system. They saw that as a means of saving our generation. Yet, this particular issue, the drug law that was passed by then, was politicized. People today who are working in government, they politicized it, and to the extent that they were calling on the weird administration to put in place policy, to put in place measures, to be very, very proactive against drug in our country. These are things we're seeing. And these same people 2 years now somebody was asking me, like the person was asking, but why? An old lady, she was asking me that during George Weah time, people used to say Weah used to bring kush. And these things, business, our children used to be all in the ghetto. They were living all in the slum. We couldn't see them when they go to school. These are things that used to be happening. So Liberia being a gullible society, and because of the greed of power, something that was killing a vast majority of our young people, were politicized yesterday, and it made most of these people to go against the then administration. So they all let it say. So that they think business with things say, the people say, oh, that we are breaking the thing, so when we are go, the thing will not come again. But the way we are going now, the thing still coming. And the one are coming now, a more than the one they were talking about. If you go in the various ghettos, you go in the various slum community, go and see people. Go to the various schools. Go to the various schools. Go and see young people, students. And now these things have been incorporated in the various schools. They look at it. Let me play the video so that you can be able to take a look at it. I'm sorry, the video is a bit it's not coming. It's sticking. Where you see young guys.
See them. See them. See them. See them. See them. See in here, my people. This is stand up baby. This is stand up baby.
So you see, so these are things that are happening. These are things we were talking about yesterday. But everyone saw it to be something that they would have used to come to power. And now they came to power. They lied to come to power, but they cannot lie to lead our people. The system they advocated for yesterday has now failed on their leadership. But we will not sit on this platform to politicize it. No, it is everybody's business. Why the people were in the street yesterday petitioning the government at the very bullet points, people were coming in with drugs. People were arrested at the very bullet points yesterday. While we were here talking about a drug issue, while the people were all in the street, they were under the ring. Like I saw Mary Lorraine Brown. I saw some elderly people. They were all in the ring yesterday. At the same time, people were breaking drug into the country. So you see what we are talking about? So the government now needs to put in place system. The entire protest has finished. We are now looking up to the government. Let's see what the government is going to do. Those points that were raised in the citizens' petition, let's see what the government is going to do. Because the last time I checked, at that same Capitol building, a group of citizens that felt disenchanted about the manner in which the country is being governed under this particular government. Up to now, we are yet to see any redress. An ultimatum was given to the government. We are yet to see any redress in regards to the citizens' plight. Everyone has gone home. The day has gone. Our children still in the street. The people are still selling the drug. The petition was read. Let's see. It is a challenge to the government. When this government took on power, the last time I checked, Mr. President was calling on his government officials to do drug tax. And we said this thing that it was just something it was just a political showmanship. People thought we were joking. A government that is very serious to fight drug will amend the drugs budget, will ensure that they put in place policy. But these things are not happening. The system failed, and our people has to come out to express their frustration. The number that you saw out there, it was not just the gathering of people, but it was an expression of what we are tired with this particular field system. So we hope our government going to put in place policy. They are going to put in place mechanisms and show that even in the various communities, there are people that we know that are in the various community that want to inform, the government, the very governmental authority about these things that are going on in a community, but they are afraid. When they say it, people will go after their lives. So the government needs to put in place system that one can just report a particular drug situation in a community without the person being identified. People are waiting to do that. People are waiting to do that. The laws are there and all these kind of things. So we are hoping on the government that these things will be put in place. So very lastly, let me say this on this issue. Then I move over to Solomon Bakaris, and after that, Mr. Masale comes up with the issue that has to do with Phoebe Johnson, the fellow who was alleged to be an armed robber. As we said the last time, this particular incident, the narrative that we had is different from what is being portrayed to be. Up to now, we are yet to see a statement besides what the LMP posted during the day of the incident, wherein they describe Johnson as an armed robber. We are yet to see another official statement from the LMP in regards to the ongoing investigation. But now, with the narrative we gathered so far, our investigation, our investigative findings tells us that this particular issue is a relationship issue. And we're told that this particular man who went at a bank is a married man, as we said. And you know, the lady there, the lady is his girlfriend or side chick, as people may call it. Yeah, when you marry, you get other person on the side, they can call it side chick in Liberia here. I know in America they how they can call it, but Solomon Baga Reeve them, they will call that other one name. So yeah, so that's the issue that we gather. And you know, it is just so bad. But again, it's somehow emotional. But Mr. Mansala will have much to say about that. So very quickly, let me bring on Solomon Barker Reeves to deal with these two issues. And thereafter, we bring on Aliyu Mansale. So Barker Reeves, the platform is yours now. Go ahead, Chief. I think you are muted. You need to check your system, please.
Sorry, I'm muted.
Okay.
Yes, thank you very much. What's up, Masale?
Yeah, good morning, Solomon. Good morning, my brother.
Well, the attendance was very, very good yesterday because it was not just in Monrovia, even though maybe the organizer or majority of people always focusing on Monrovia. But I know Grand Bassa County, they came out, even We Nation, they came out with a huge number addressing the same situation about the danger of drugs. Uh, when before he could become president, the vice president or former vice president said that drugs, you are going to declare war on drugs, and he said a lot of beautiful things in beautiful English, and we understood those things. And as you said, just to uh, fool the populace or the Liberian people, he started good note. Oh, let's do drug tests, and of course now all of the government officials did a drug test the same way. Now all of them did their asset declaration and all of that. But that is Liberia. Look, the victim and the double victims, if there's any triple victim, that's the Liberian masses, the younger generation, those who were dropped to fight war for those same politicians. Those are the same young people that are being victimized. When the government of Liberia is fighting drugs, they don't fight those who can be hiding the huge quantity of drugs, those who supplying the drugs to the salesmen or the saleswomen. They don't arrest them. But who do they arrest? Those young people or other people who are victim of the failed system, who are victim of the war. Mind you, Liberia was not like that before, but due to this war, a majority of the people in government, they were part of this war. They fought in there. They had their own groups and what have you. In order for your soldier, child soldier, to be able to be brutal, they have to give them all kinds of drugs to make them brave, quote unquote. And those substances, they are addictive. So once you take those substances, it puts you into a different kind of world, if you will. So sometimes I say, you know what, when I take this, I have a different kind of feeling. All of my stress, my frustration, and all those stuff. I don't think about them. And then, of course, in a country where there is no job, there is nothing to really help people to move forward. So some of those people say, you know what? Since there's no job, at least when I get small little draw, I take it. I'll forget my struggle. That's how they got entrapped into the whole situation. Now, if you know that the drug is coming through the airport, the drug is coming through your various port of entries, and you don't put in a measure so that those people who are responsible to be prosecuted. Of course, drug will always be in a country. I know, and as you said earlier, I saw the WEA administration, first of its kind, attempt to be corrected, to put in measure for drug use, the penalty for drug use and drug sale and all of this stuff. But as soon as the President WEA was kicked out of office, those people who said drug was going to be, they're going to declare drug war, he did not maintain the policy that they put in or to even build on that policy of punishing drug. And today, we see how our country is. It was good that those people, especially faces that I saw in government, I call them those people who are part of the problem. I saw lawmakers from Grand Bassa County standing in there. Why not accusing them? You know that drug is destroying the country, but there has been no time that you increase the budget to fight the war on drugs. You have never done that. So you are saying, okay, we are saying no to drug, but you increase a budget, put money in budget to increase your own salary, to increase your own incentives. Then you're standing among the people pretending as if you really want to fight drugs. So that is the sad part of it. If you look at the budget of the DEA, whose arms are clipped because the government people that people have been pointing out that they are very responsible for drugs. Some of their children have been in drugs, but they don't arrest them, they don't deal with them. But if you are an opposition and you are not speaking for President Boakai or the administration, once you speak against the administration, then they will look for all the criminal acts on you or on your family. I stand to be corrected. Quite recently, Musa Ability's son was arrested for drug purpose, and I think he was sentenced to jail or whatever. But then there are allegations that the president's son is also one of the backbone of illegal drugs in the country. That he is in bed with people who are drug lords, but yet and still the government who are going to declare war on drugs. They are never arrested the perpetrator to say, okay, this allegation we're going to do investigation, nothing like that. But Musa Ability, why? Because Musa Ability said this government came, they said we're going to rescue, but then what they're doing, they causing more harm. Today, I don't know whether the son is still in jail, but they were able to set a sample on that. So one of the reasons why the people came in number, of course, some of them, they saw their political leaders, not too much they want to fight drugs, because if their political leaders are going to say no, they were not going to come, some of them were not going to show up. So some of them came for different reasons. They came with identity, affiliation. Oh, I know Senator Besonga and Senator Besonga is going to be in a people's protest, so we go there to support our political leader. Oh, we know the father of the Liberty Party daughter, Madam Charlene Bronski, are going to be in the march, so we're going to support. We're going to show face. So for that reason, you saw all different people from the political arena from all over the place. They show face to Kim. I mean, to support their political candidates. It's not too much because of drugs. Because if that was too much because of the drugs, uh, the method would have been put in place.
Okay.
But I thank you that they came. And one of the reasons, the organizer of the party, they don't know him to be maybe a strong opposition, maybe from CDC to be saying that. Then they would have been saying that, oh, this is political in nature. So other people would have boycotted that. But I want to say many thanks to the Liberian people for showing up. This is an initiative. This is a war that all of us will fight in order for our country to be better. Now, regarding the Echo Bank
Situation.
Mm-hmm. It always make me to think or to stand with my thoughts, with my belief that Liberia, we cannot find solution to problems. Even if this person was accused of bank robbery, there's no evidence that that person had a weapon in his hand. Other people say he may have used mace or pepper spray. I don't know, but there was no weapon found on the scene. The police officer, they were well armed, they are well prepared. So the manner in which they arrested the person, the manner in which they brutalized the person, that is considered human rights abuse, because in the Liberian system of law, you are innocent until proven guilty. So when a person is not guilty, you don't treat the person like that, especially where there is no evidence of the person is armed and the person is killing people in a bank. I don't know how many people were killed in a bank just by misfire. If this man has weapon, I read an article from one Reverend Blambo, and he said that the situation on the ground is not as the police or the bank or the woman they put it. He said there was a triangular love, that this guy was loving to this girl and the girl was loving to another person, and he went there to confront this young lady, and she decided to say that this guy was doing armed robbery so that they can get him out of the place. So if that is the case, I mean, it is very, very sad. Equally so, you can't arrest somebody because an alleged person and you abuse the person. I saw some a bloody face. I don't know whether you were fighting back the police, but what I saw, it was not. We need to let the law fix the court. Then we can. I mean, the law can take action. Whether the person deserves to be dragged in public or the person deserves to be brutalized in public. But that's a sad situation. I hate gun. I hate any kind of a form of robbery, but we need to investigate and before brutalizing somebody like that.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much, Solomon Barker Reeves. Let's now go over to Aliyu Mansaleh. Mansaleh, you welcome.
Thank you, Stephen. Once again, good morning to all Liberians in around the world. Salam alaikum, Juma Mubarak to all Muslims everywhere around the world. Yes, I listen to you guys. Thank you for your discussion. The problem here when it comes to fighting drugs in the country, number one, and number two, what happened at the Echo Bank. This issue at the Echo Bank, like on Wednesday, we were here in the comment section when I saw somebody commented that there was an armed robbery at the bank, and I told check it out and see what was going on. And the story was all around armed robber entered the bank, put people under gunpoint, blah blah blah, and what have you. But later on now we started getting different information how it had to do with boyfriend and girlfriend thing. But till we can hear from the Liberian National Police, they don't much into that. But even if it is something that had to do with boyfriend and girlfriend business, like those allegations we are hearing out there, those different rumors, different stories going all around, or he and they get having a relationship, and he's a married man. He rented a place for her, doing everything for her, and at the end of the day, she's in love with another man, posting another man picture, and he went to the bank to approach her on it. Don't know why went wrong, what have you, and took her a pepper spray. Like even here, we get a pepper spray. When you see it, get a pistol. Even the police, then they get it. Even some people here, they get it. When you see it, a pistol. So I don't know if that was such pepper spray that he used or whatsoever he used. And then they said he was an armed robber. And we saw how mad he was handled by the police. Again, till we can hear from the Liberian National Police, till we can hear from Mr. Johnson, hear from this lady in question as to whether, yes, they were having a relationship and all of these things, we see what to say. But again, even if this girl was his girlfriend and he was spending all her everything as a married man, and he found out that she's in another relationship, was that the right thing to do? Hell no, you can do that. You can do that. If you have issue with her, that's a working place. People go there on a daily basis, going to do transaction, people going to deposit money, people going to withdraw money. And even the alarm that went off and everybody started running head to scatter in that bank. Why if we have people in that bank that have pressure and other things and they fall off, they collapse? Why will you say? You should be able to sometime or put yourself to order in some of these things. If it is true, what they are saying, if it is true that he had a relationship with her and he went to her there, if it is true from what we are hearing, you shouldn't have done that. It's very bad. And most of the time, we the men will always in this constant habit, you renting one bedroom, you, your wife, and children lying down there, excuse me, and you going to rent an apartment for a girlfriend out there. And these are some of the things one day we had to discuss about. I don't know what happening to we the men. You get your wife, and then you going out there renting for a girlfriend, doing everything for her. And now you renting for that girlfriend, she know that you married man. You're not going to keep her, even though some of us, the men, we do that. You will leave a woman, you get a girlfriend outside. As time go by, you be with that girlfriend for some time. You will abandon your home and go ahead and marry that girlfriend. Some men do that. But even that idea of leaving your wife, having another relationship, first of all, I can give my wife money. Oh, today, you know, it's not easy, baby. You need to cook some kind of dry rice for me and for we and the children to eat. But you can't carry that nonsense to your girlfriend. No man will go tell that girlfriend, I get money today, cook dry rice. She will say, I dry rice with more, your wife and children who eating chicken time. So this is, oh yes, Solomon. Yeah.
That's true.
Well, girlfriend will tell you that, and you dare not do that. You can do it. You see, if you know you get a woman whom you can understand one another, family come in, they talk. I think it is better you see what you can do and you walk away than to put yourself in such a situation. You see, because our mothers to our women, they too they have their own problem. What, like I said, women don't know the reason why sometimes when men come from work, they sit in their car, they thinking say how to get out of the car. They can just be thinking he's sitting in the car talking to a girlfriend, this and that. Because you're thinking the kind of woman you get, she's nagging, she's so disrespectful. You're thinking when you get home, woman with attitude problem, the way I have come home when I enter our house, how even said no, which are the attitude she coming to pull up today. You thinking all that thing when you get home, sometimes you stress. And these are some of the things that make some of us to get into this thing. Because nobody want a nagging woman, nobody want a disrespectful woman, nobody want a woman that can give you peace. If you want to see the best out of man, give him peace. You will see the best out of him. Who want to be stressed? You go to work whole day, when you come home, you get a stressful wife home that coming to stress you out. At the end of the day, this guy go out there, find a side chick. And that side chick, she will just be yes sir to you, yes sir to you. And you feel comfortable being with her, you feel happy being with her. So at the end of the day, you the woman, you will be home now. Almost you will cook diarrhea 2-3 times in a week. While I guess she's eating everything, she getting everything to her need because she giving that man peace. Peace is what we want. But according to what we're hearing, if that what Mr. Johnson did, it was wrong. He shouldn't have handled it like that. And the way he was handled by the police too, maybe yes, because they said, oh, this is an armed robbery case that was going on in the bank. They came, I don't know, they formed a manner in which the position they met him in, that they were dragging him like that. And even if that thing was to be out of the bank, you know what was going to happen? If he can go in the bank, that kind of area will crowd. According to what we're hearing, a pepper spray hole. Why do you think if it was something out of the bank? He's already emotional charged and they meet somewhere. Few months ago, and you saw what happened to the other girl.
Yeah, princess, the late princess.
And the guy killed her today. He insult beach. This is some of the thing. Loving to marry a man who is doing everything for you, you are putting your life at a higher risk. That man is depriving his family to satisfy you. You will say, oh yes, I'm satisfying him too, but your life is at risk. Anytime that woman can move on you when she get information, anytime when you do something to that man that trick on him, he can do anything to you. Sometimes we react and then we regret. It's already late. What we are hearing, if it is true, he is regretting his action. But let the other guy there today and say Moses or whosoever the guy who killed princess, and today he saw beach, he regretting his action. So if you can go in the bank and do such a thing, just imagine if it were out of the bank. You know how that situation was going to be. But now I think we are talking something bigger than what we are saying. So we wait to hear from the Liberia National Police. These people have security cameras over there. If he was truly an armed robber, we will know. If you pepper spray, they will play the cameras and see all the interaction that went between he and the woman, and we will get the actual story. And when he speak, we will know what happened. The lady in question, we will know what happened. But for what we're hearing out there, if this is what happened, he shouldn't have done that. And to our sisters out there, be careful. Get somebody husband doing everything for you, and when you feel you are arrived, you want to trip. The consequences await you. We saw what happened to Princess. May her soul rest in peace, because it was the same thing with her that she started to trip because this guy was no longer working. She started talking to somebody in the US. According to those stories with her, today she is on 6 feet and he in South Beach. Don't take it to be pleasure. Oh yeah, I get that one. She will be crying. She want to take care of man, this and that. Just can take it to be sport. We the men sometimes you be somebody woman when you talking there, you tell yourself to be bluff ball. And 3 of my best friends are gone to the great beyond today. Not everybody can tell you say I will be my own to go. Hell no. So we have to be careful. This issue in the oh yes, this issue about drugs being in the country. You see, sometimes people will say we don't need to politicize it. It is not about politics. I stand to be corrected. But Solomon in America here, I think most of the time during campaign season, the thing you will always hear people running campaign on, it will have to do with the economic of the country. It will have to do with the security, the borders, and things. Most of the time, this I think will be hearing people talking about the healthcare, the security, the borders, the economy of America. These are things. Because you and I know Solomon from Sunday to Saturday, no day from Sunday to Saturday, you will not see they are arresting drugs in a car or somewhere in this country. It's everywhere. But Liberia, the Unity Party saw it to be something like, oh yes, George Weah were bringing drugs into the country. So they politicize it like the question the old lady asked you. I thought they said we were bringing the thing, but we are not here while the thing stay coming. This is how they make Liberian people to feel that we had a president. Excuse me, he get Jamaica resort, he bringing in drugs. He Bono here or what the guy name or Jefferson Koji that I have never seen him. I don't know if he even said he used to travel with the president like that. But they said they weren't bringing drugs into the country. They politicized the issue about drugs. Today, where are we? Joseph Boakai took over in less than 4 months, according to your own people. Abraham Kuban and Fadiga, they announced another new drugs that just entered the country. Just we have no more in power. How the new drugs enter the country? Today we get zombie. Today we get spike and kill. Today we get solar panel. And then let's go on. But during George Weah time, we only knew he was bringing kush. Yeah. That they can go say that to Jamaica resort here, a minister, director, then they smoke. That's what he was doing. At the same time, they were giving it to the youth, destroying them in the country. But we took zombie from solar panel, spike and kill, etc., etc. Just we are no more there. And today you say we shouldn't politicize it, we shouldn't politicize it. The after today, Friday, you go into the mosque. They see it in the Bible, they see it in the Quran. Do unto all of as you have them do unto you. Love for yourself while you love for your neighbor. Yesterday you politicize it. Why today you don't want it to be politicized? Why? If you felt it was good yesterday for you to do, why you think it is bad today for them to do? You can do that. That's hypocrisy. That's deception. You can do that. That being dishonest. You knew that it was good yesterday. That's why you did it. And why today you don't want people to do it? Joseph Boakai talked about wasteful spending. He came, he said drugs was a national emergency issue. We saw him taking drug tests. All of these things. What measures have you put in place? What are the policies you have put in place to fight drugs? I saw some kind of nonsense from my sister Kula V for Fana. And I just, Kula, for me, actually, she's a lady. Most of the things there she can say, most of the things there I can hear. I can't really want to go there with her. With all women, because women are our mothers, they are our sisters, they are our children. You have to respect all women. But sometimes she says something that can be wondering. So now you were talking during George Weah administration, the issue they had to put a systematic approach in place to fight drugs. You are a presidential secretary to the president. Then you been with him, and he said drugs was a national emergency. What are the systematic approaches you people have taken to fight drugs? My sister, in Islam, what are the systematic approaches you people have put in place? Joseph Boakai talk about wasteful spending. All this wasteful spending you're doing, it could help to fight drugs today. We expect the drug budget to be even be higher than some of the ministry budget, because this is a national emergency. This is why you can be on that you were coming to fight drugs. George Weah were bringing drugs, and as of for the 2-year experience man in government, you know how to tackle all of these things. What are the policies you have put in place? Where George Weah left the budget for drugs, where is it now under your administration? You looking to fight drugs. And this is why I say Joseph Boakai's speeches are deception, are making mockery of we the Liberian people, are contradiction. He can be contradicting himself. Listen to Joseph Boakai's speech 2023 during the election period when he was running campaign. And now listen to what he just said on the eve of the protest yesterday. You see the kind of conflicting, contradictory statements in his speeches that he always made. This is not good. And those lawmakers who know the solution to the problem and seeing that Moya, they overtook the whole thing yesterday. Hello, these people, they know this, they have the solution to this problem you people are talking about to fight drugs. They can set in there among themselves. This is not good. The increase of drugs is overtaking the country.
Oh, definitely. And that lawmaker issue is one of the issue that actually got to me. Like somebody posted, the person was asking if the citizen come out to say no to corruption. What are those same lawmakers will be in their numbers as well? They're just so bad.
These people should sit in the Capitol building among themselves. This is what's going on. And President Boakai, he said drug was a national emergency. So let's see what we can do to help the president. We need to let's cut some of this other budget down so we can see how we can put money into the just budget. And let's see the committee that is responsible for that, how they can put measures and policy in place to tackle the fight of drugs. But you always sit over there. We need to discuss your benefit, your salaries, the team, discussing foolish they're the one that make impact on the lives of the Liberian people you are talking. And see you people among these people yesterday, I see you like making fun, making mockery of all of the Liberian people. Making mockery out of the situation because you people know the solution to this problem.
Okay.
Then you're putting yourself there. That's not being foolish, Lord, because you people are foolish. Okay. That doesn't mean well for that country. Look at the borders. Last night I saw a video. A taxi driver was arrested yesterday, just last night to Bow.
Yes.
Yeah, just last night to Bow other side. Solomon, I know if you came across that video, just imagine the drugs. You put it in the door. You know when you take the car to close the door, that handle. Whole thing, they put the drugs there, and then they screw and they seal it up. Then you say, oh, the men who they give me anything to carry, they say that fertilizer, this and that. How dare you? They give you fertilizer, you cannot get chunk. But for you to go remove the dough and you put it there,
put it to a strategic area.
A strategic area where the glass is, you put it there and then you screw it, you close the door. Then you put that fertilizer because your car don't have chunk. You see? So these are some of the things. Our people that went in the street yesterday, like I said, even in America, I have seen 13, 14, 16, 15-year-old children taking drugs. This is why I pray for my children. These are children. You know today, you don't know tomorrow. We, the parents, we have to be careful. The friends our children associate themselves with. Your child go to school, or after school, or I went to my friend play, or they kind of put that bow bed and going to my friend. You don't know what that friend is doing. Sometimes the friend say, oh, taste dating. This is why today you see some of our children, they are in school, they are taking drugs. Because some of their friends in the school, they are taking drugs, they are associated with these children. You see? And the borders, the government, if they really serious, they protest that went on, let them put money in the budget. Let them see how they can step all these guys' salaries. Let them see how they can straighten the borders. And those people then that bringing the drugs, they are in the same government. No Ali Masali will not be brave enough to take drugs for your Asafullah Subhanallah, to take it to Liberia where you get no contact in government at all. These people that are doing this thing, they get contact in the government. So the government had to see what to do. Bring equipment and thing. Train more guys. But Solomon, how will you be fighting drugs as a volunteer yourself? A volunteer is coming to stop me that bringing $5-10 million worth of drugs in the country where you are just a volunteer. You only survive when they come into raid steering area, you come and mess steering, they come into raid your area tomorrow. Then steering give you small thing. This is how you operating. You see? And then you see me, I tell you, oh, there's Solomon, my man will give you something at $50K. Let me go with him and $5 million worth of drugs as a volunteer. All of this need to bring more drugs in the country. How will a volunteer go fight drugs? These are some of the things. And we're hearing about the first family, we've been hearing this thing for day one. How the president are drugs added, they are into drugs. And they see president's son was the one taking people here, picking people, carrying them to LDEA. Oh, put this man, employ this man, employ this man. Someone who is accused to be on drugs, added bringing drugs into the country, he's the same person bringing somebody to be employed in the LDEA. What do you think? Like you said, Solomon, people say Joseph Boakai fighting drugs because Musa Bedete's son is in jail, or what the other guy named. There was a guy when they started their job, they arrested him in that Broadway era. They say he in jail, so Joseph Boakai fighting drugs. This guy like is seeing pictures that going all around the social media, he took picture with Joseph Boakai doing the campaign. He's a Unity Party man, seeing him with Joseph Boakai's son. This guy was arrested with drugs in that country. Where is he today? Because of his closeness, his relationship with the first family, they made sure he left the country today. He's no more in the country. Kuta that they just released. Kuta that was just arrested with drugs in the country because she's a Unity Party partisan. And this is what she was doing, supporting their campaign. This is why she not wanted a governmental position. because they know what she was into. These are the same people that were bringing the drugs in the country. They said our George we are. And this is why God is exposing them. And they carry her to Maggie B. They play everything. They say, oh yeah, we can't then we not come with evidence. You threw the case out, and immediately they told her you had to leave the country. As you go, everything about Joseph Baka is being done selectively, not holistically. You want to fight drugs, people that in relationship with you and your children, when they are arrested with drugs, you're allowed them to leave the country. Other people that they support you, they believe in your agenda, your ideology, that the people you can arrest, you jail them. Are you really serious to fight drugs? So now the protests are going on, and we wait to see. When we talk about wasteful spending, even the central bank governor, the money after they send him to LTA or LACC, this and that, all kind of thing, later on, he was not guilty. That money, Joseph Baka take it to pay that man. Just because he want to put his nephew over there, that money can go, it could go in the just budget. Those people for telling position that Joseph Baka pulled down, at the end of the day, they get no claim on them. Today, they are paying them off. I think they giving 2% or 25% of their money with a sum of 100,000, but not 75% to give to them. That money, you know what you could do? You talk about wasteful spending. Is that not wasteful spending? Just we have the brand new bulletproof car that you could use. You left that one, you go buy another 1.2. You know that money could go into the drugs. You looking to fight drugs. What is the wisdom that Joseph Baka have? What is the rescue? You spoke again wasteful spending. What are the necessary spending you doing? At your age, building $10 million worth for property in Lofa, building another one in Broadway. At your age, you don't even know when you will die. Is that the rescue? Every budget year, they step up your budget instead of decreasing. Is that the rescue? What are you looking for? What more you really need to live, Joseph Baka? Joseph Baka could be one of the best presidents ever in the history of Liberia. The amount of years himself in government, people brag of his experience 18. If he were to settle his life when he was working in government, he could be the best. But because he failed his own life, all the years he worked in government, he didn't achieve anything. This is why today he had turned to toothbrush. Everybody say anything they want to say to him. He's looting state resources today to enrich himself. How much more you need to live now, Joseph Boakai? So the issue about drug, we feel for our people. We know why you're going through. I go to Liberia, I see these guys in the street, in those various ghettos and things. I know how it is. You see, why you think they say don't kill criminal? We know people who were criminal today, and people were able to talk to them. They had changed. You have to make sure. Don't get to take this guy from the street. Like one yesterday when that protest was going on, I listened to me and somebody were talking, and I saw the guy there. Oh, you're telling us to leave jobs. What the job the government had created for us. When we leave job, you're not even what the recreation sector. What are the policy you're putting in place? That you will carry those guys, you make sure they leave for on jobs. After that, you try to find some kind of job for them to be doing. You can carry this guy to rehabilitation center. You do everything. When they leave for that, they don't have no job to do. Then they become vulnerable in society. They go back again. So, government, this whole thing that when we come to power in Liberia, we want to do everything. It makes no sense. If Joseph Baka could just focus on the fight of drugs in Liberia, you cannot get rid of drugs. To minimize it to certain extent, that one he will serve as history in the Republic of Liberia forever. But when you can't, you want to do this, you want to do this, you're just all over the place like flies. That's why you can fail. When you can hold something that is very important to the nation and stick to it, make sure you will do other things, but something should be there that when you leave tomorrow, any other president they can focus on that again. Look at our university today. When you see like Campo Jela is talking about building in the forest that been there since 1989, the state-run university. There we are running master program, you're doing this. So these are some of the things we feel for our people. Thanks for coming on tomorrow, but the government officials, they know the solution to the problem. And Johnny yesterday was making mockery out of you people. And looking at Joseph Baka, we wait to see, as Solomon can say, he don't know how to find solution to problem. He's not innovative. He's not developmental oriented. The challenge is out there. I'm waiting to see when he will prove Solomon wrong. Thank you.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, very quickly.
Yeah,
Very quickly.
Yeah,
Yeah, go ahead.
what I want to know, during we as administration, I know there were some laws passed regarding those who bring drugs in the country. If you are caught, they're going to jail you. What was it? What was the the jail time? Because I know from my senator, we're hearing that they want to say, oh no, if what they're trying to put something in place so that if the person, the drug smuggler and all those stuff, so that they can spend 25 years in prison. So what was Jovia's his administration? Because there was a drug law passed and there were penalties set for all of those stuff. So
Mhm.
if you know the answer, I guess just for us
Yeah,
to know that there is nothing new. They intervene. They trying to put it in place. Those things were already in place. The law already is there, but they need to enforce the law. If they punish crimes, people will not do what they're doing, including the drugs. If they punish those people, they will not be bringing the drugs in the country, and our victims, the children, they will not be able to be buying that. So that's the point I wanted to add in there.
yeah.
Thank
So,
you.
so, so, so in regards to that, the drug law require an imprisonment person who is caught in the act 10 to 20 years in prison. All right, the laws are on the book there. All right, the law that was passed. So anybody who is caught and found guilty goes to jail for 10 or to 20 years. And the protesters yesterday, they are asking for a lifetime imprisonment because it is not just something easy. It is something that is destroying the fabrics of our society. Go out there. Like one of the protester, an old lady. The lady said she lost 3 of her children that should have been taking care of her now. And they didn't just die natural death. They fell prey to what we are talking about, to drug. And so these are things we are talking about. But let's hear from our people out there on 077-223-9933, 0886-304497, 0877-980375. All right, the numbers to call and make your points on issues we are talking about here. We talk about the citizen gathering, their protest, they say no to drug protests on yesterday, and also talk about the incident that occurred at the Echo Bank's 11th Street branch involving one Phoebe Johnson, who was, described as an armed robber. So we made mention of that. You can call down and have your say on this issue. So let's get this first person on. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you, brother?
I'm fine. Tell us the name where you joining us from. You have a minute, please.
Yeah, my name is Christian Robert River.
Yeah, Robert, go ahead very quickly.
Yes, my own suggestion to the just law issue business. I think the government should go above anybody you are caught importing drugs into this country. When they catch you, they should kill you. Once you kill 1 or 2 persons from importing drugs in this country, I believe that those that will have the mind to make attempt to bring justice in this country again, they will desist for it.
Thank you. Let's show you that this other person. Good morning.
Good morning, Steve.
Good morning. Tell us the name where you joining us.
My name is Linda Semi, and I'm calling those men from Chicken Factory.
Yeah, Linda.
You see, the problem of the drug issue, we are also the problem. Why are they selling those drugs in our community? Why are we hosting them in our homes? The only way we can get rid of drugs is if the DA, police, can find in every community seller of vigilante group and then train those guys that they will not be disturbed and whatever live your own. The community entire Nigeria when you do it to it. See after the war, that one will there for vigilante and things was fine. Or that even you can protest for now the grand that you walk the whole year, you can't solve the problem.
Okay.
That just common sense can solve the problem in your country.
Thank you. Let's show you that this other person. Good morning.
Good morning, my son. How are you doing?
Good morning, man. Sisi. It has been a while. How you coming on?
I'm okay, but
okay.
This is the Dr. Masisi on the line.
Oh, you doctor now, Masisi?
Oh, ambassador secret today, you can hear that me, you can't spam my chat.
Okay, go ahead very quickly.
It's to my son, my son, I didn't get it the boy yesterday from Windy, everything for God.
Okay.
And listen out to my people, the Win Nation men. Thank you for the show. Look, I want to say to them, shame on them. Shame on the government. Oh, Boga, you say my Boga government. Shame on them. I'm going to pay the DA now, my son, if you can remember. What they said to the people that he was making fun of, so when they come, they will pay the DA that they will not even say draft for any drug sale and sell, right? I'm going to make it now in this country. Let them know the government say they see a man that when we put it us for the public, then they tell us. The woman that was caught in the act of drugs and they said freaking drugs, somebody I know somebody and they were arrested. You were arrested. Where's the woman today? What is a woman? What a woman is equal with broker government. They know drugs in the country. When they let one go free, they will go fight drugs. What are they fighting? That's why they're fond of making yesterday. I don't know people to see love makeup. Who are going to get our pastor if you two people? All the people are working there yesterday. We forward to them. The people are working for yesterday.
Thank you, Masisi. Let's hold you there. Got this other person. Good morning.
Good morning, my dear brother.
Good morning. Your name and where you joining us?
Good morning also to the hardworking family of the great King Seven family. For the recognitions for the public, I'm Pukat, Robert. And I join you this morning for our unknown destinations. Thank you, my dear brother, for your effort and the King Seven family for the great work you have done.
Okay.
And my brother, let me be very clear here. I mean, emphatically and categorically clear that Mr. Bwaka is not a serious person, he's a fake individual. Because anybody that do things in a fake manner, they tell you that you are fake. If Mr. Bwaka really want to fight the jobs, why Mr. Bwaka cannot bring a son to bow? Why you cannot bring a son to bow? We will have the evidence of Mr. Bwaka's son, I call it drug dealer, the man that is dealing the job for Mr. Bwaka's son, were arrested. Wait, he's quantity of drugs. We are saying that because we have the evidence to the record. Mr. Bwaka was standing by the same individual. Today, is the public asking why is the particular individual? Is the public really asking why the individual that was standing with Mr. Bwaka and his son will have his quantity of drugs? Mr. Bwaka is fake. Not benefit our moral our in the ring yesterday because we know how they feel. They have pain. They feel for that now month. And for them to see that now going on the contrary, it's very painful.
Okay.
So we support the issue of eradicating drugs. But to draw Mr. Bwaka, a fake person that does not even want to behave like an individual that really.
Okay, let's hold you there. Get to this other person through this line. Hello.
Conto, how are you?
I'm fine. There should be Edmond Carr.
That's Edmond Carr. He's visually impaired, keeping broadcast with the fire to deliver.
Go ahead.
Let me say hi to my son and my brother-in-law, or my father-in-law, Reed. You know, the issue of drugs, we don't want it in this country. Not at all. And this is why, during the 6 years of President Weah, we told them that there will be a discussion that is surrounding nation interests. A threat against our nation. But they didn't see it fit at that time to have discussed it as a threat to the nation. But we were looking at it, and even President Weah, that's why he was accused of being the one that was bringing drugs into the country. We have so many things put in place. The anti-drugs law, they were put in place by President Weah. We also were making effort with developing partner to have start rehabilitating the guys. As I said yesterday on the other show, we started rehabilitating some of the facility at youth camp. So all of the plans are on the table. So what is the government doing with it? But but kudos to all those that came out yesterday to say, because mind you, all the international media, the one that I follow, they carried the issue yesterday. BBC carried it through on last night up to this morning. They still carrying the Liberia protest because there is a serious drugs in the country, and Liberia and other West African countries as an epicenter for drugs now in the world. That is how. So maybe the government felt that they were doing something that would benefit them, but they bring them up there negatively that the system has failed. They cannot make it. So the only thing that we need to do, we need to hold together and see what can we do to fight it, because it got to come from there quickly. Because they got to stop the importer it's not the user. Start with the importer first, because once it's not coming in mass number, the user will not be able to use it. Thank you, brother.
Thank you, Edmond Carr. Let's get this other person. You need to walk away from your monitor. Hello. Okay, let me hold you there. 0772239933 0886304497 07779803755. The numbers to call and make your own contribution here this morning. Let's get this person. Good morning. Okay, all right. So this other person. Good morning.
Yeah, morning, Tonton.
Yeah, very quickly.
Very quickly.
Go ahead.
My point to the draw error. They draw error. I'm not doing calling for the tension. They draw error. They people they make up one for me. Oh yeah. They put in one legal line of draw. So this is how they say one put.
Hello. Okay, my bill went off, but I get this other person. Good morning.
Hello, morning.
I'm okay. You are on the radio. Good morning.
Yeah, I'm calling from Brazil.
Go ahead, man.
Yeah, they just came in because Bracket so said it just was in. You say you see that like inside. Just came in. So all that thing they doing that for nothing.
Okay.
The my friend was ready. That president is ready. Is in charge of the drugs. So they just came in.
Okay. All right. Let's get more people talking here. 0772239933 0886304497. This person. Good morning.
Good morning. How you doing?
I'm fine. You are live. Go ahead.
Yeah, Mr. Thank you for the show. I'm supposed to call the president.
Go ahead, Chief.
Yeah, what a judge issue. The government, I want the team that brought into power. They say they want the judge. And right now, the judge has taken over the country. So how they managing now? Because they say they're going to take the judge from the country and they're going to take all the soul from the street. But I know the cause. Right now, I'm hearing the president's son. In the main person that bring a child in the country. Then you expect the judge. I'm not expecting it.
Okay. All right. Thank you. This person. Good morning.
Hello.
Good morning.
Yeah, how you doing, Baba?
I'm okay.
Okay. I want to give my input.
Go ahead.
The whole trustee. Take away the politics for in it they talk fighting issue because they not accepting one person the whole of Latvia. So I hear people talking say Pakistan. And now Pakistan they not in a grave there. Cannot say mother.
Yeah, but what are people saying? They say the thing are making the innocent people to lay down in a grave. The people saying that Bwaka saw him inside too. That what they saying, man?
Okay, but if they see that Bwaka inside, they got the proof. Then they come up with the proof.
Okay.
But for me, I was in the fast and then these politics and let us fight. Let us see how best we can fight. The drug issue.
But the same thing you talking now, Mama. The same thing you talking yesterday. When the president now are in power, the man used to talk. When we are in power, the man used to say that we are used to bring a job. So the same people too now are the same thing they say.
Okay, but it will continue that. Then they drop because we have drop. Okay, what is we have this? You see, so all at the phone, they have all that.
Thank
you.
Thank you.
Then they draw up.
Okay, all right. Let's hold you there. This other person. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning. Yeah, go ahead very quickly.
Yeah, quickly. So the issue of the bank there, I was not an issue that went on at the bank that I'm there. You should have looked at the all the
Okay.
That's a working place. You will go there in a town, you know that bank ever done it. issue matter you take up or any place of everybody will consider about your issue be of rubber issue. So the police should look at
Thank you. Let's hold you there. Good morning.
My dear brother. Good morning.
Good morning. You are live. Go ahead.
Yeah, my brother. You know,
your name, please. Me. Your name.
Yeah, my brother. This Idrissa, man. Idrissa Samba.
Samba, go ahead.
Yeah, my brother. It's sad and problematic. At least the one lady speaking, the way she's sounding. So you wasn't know that it wasn't president. We are bringing that thing, but you people are saying it. But now they're saying that. Now they're saying that we should stop saying it. What kind of hypocrisy is that? I think these people have buried their hair in the sand so they can't rationalize anything. So people are saying it as propaganda, lying on our former leader. But now you're saying we shouldn't say it. What kind of hypocrisy is that? You can't bury your hair in the why? What the lady will be standing in that form, mother? You woman need defending. You get food to eat it defending.
All right, thank you. I know somebody wants to respond to something. Go ahead, very quickly, Jeff. 5 seconds.
Yeah, thank you. The man.
I know.
Yeah, I say, look, it's bad for me. My brother just said, yesterday was bad. So today should be good for you today, right? You want to put you yourself. We now walk good. You forget this also, my sister. And then they said, you joking that Waka picking that dog. You go see your time. Waka picking it. When you let you not go to hell, I don't want to tell you.
Okay. All right. Thank you. I know. Yeah. So yeah, let this person. Good morning. Hello.
Yeah. Thank you this morning for the topic you are on.
Your name,
I'm
please.
a victim. Emmanuel Kagla. I'm a victim of the drugs issue.
Right.
My son was in the high school 2019. That boy, his friend gave him that drugs in a soft drink. And that little boy, I fought with him. It was not easy thing. That boy bit my hand. My flesh left in his teeth. It was not a small thing, my brother. As I speak right now, I just thank God that my son is trying. He's now in the school. He's doing well. Up to present, he's okay. He's not taking that drugs. All I did was pray. I had my head very high.
Okay.
Pertaining to my son, and today he's okay. So it's a serious something that we are talking about.
Thank you. 2 more callers. Then we go home. Good morning.
Good morning, King.
You are live. Go ahead.
I'm Benjamin recording on Snail Community.
Benjamin, go ahead, Ben.
No, yesterday it was we are so drugs are taking over Liberia. Today now it is Swagger and his son. People saying that it's really police service. And now the only way President Swagger will see your food drugs in Liberia is supporting your food down. So it's zero entities that are providing the drugs, which is the zero ghettos there. Get there, Zimbabwe. You went Zimbabwe and score Zimbabwe and put flag there. We got several places there in Liberia. The drugs rate is very high there. So if people saying that we are bringing drugs now, we are not in power again. Really, we are new. Let's fight on the issues and these two drugs out of the country. We know that drugs is the country totally. But the only thing we can do is to see how we can tap the drugs rate. Because today, tomorrow, we don't know who will be the next leader. Our brothers and sisters are dying on a daily basis.
Thank you. This person. Good morning.
Yeah. Good morning, Stephen, and your co-host in the diaspora. Are you getting me?
You are live. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm Peter David Castle. I call from under the street light in Lower Johnsonville. Stephen, you see, the issue of drugs is a very complicated situation, and nobody in their sound mind will support and the issue of drugs. But yesterday, our brothers and friends sat down here. They allowed Jason Imabwaka, Mo Ali, Imotwe, Houston to believe that it was we are and Jefferson coaches are importing drugs. Where in the world somebody in their sound mind will look at we are his international record? Then somebody will tell you that he's the one that bringing drugs and you believe it. Then today, you don't want for us to share blame on we are? Because that's a perception. Yesterday, the perception was only the government officials were importing drugs. And those are parading with the message, they are the one at the epicenter of power. What you think will not believe that It is just like Mabuaka, Emotuel, Moahi, and then Luther Tapia that are importing drugs in this particular country. And that's why it's very difficult for it to be eradicated. Because those guys are the epicenter of power and the one that importing drugs.
Thank you.
And also taking in drugs. Thank you very much.
Thank you, my dear brother. I'm sorry, we are not taking any more call. Let me now go back to my team as we close on. So Mr. Bakari, very shortly, just a minute. You listen to the callers. Just give your party comment. Then we'll move over to Aliyu Masale. Go ahead, very, very shortly.
Thank you very much, and many thanks to our callers. Anywhere where there is no punishment for any crime committed, that crime will always be on the increase. If the government of Liberia wants to fight drugs, then there should be punishment for those who are bringing the drugs in the country in huge number and whatever quantity they bring in the drugs, and there should be consequences. If they are well punished, then those who are abusing the drug will find therapy for them so that we can reintegrate them into the society. But without fighting the drugs, especially those who are bringing the drugs in it, there will be no way for us to fight the drugs for our children, our nieces, our nephews, all of our family members who are now a victim of this. There will be no way for all of us. We have to fight the drugs. This is why in this country, President Trump and other people, they have always been targeting the supply line who bring the drugs in the country. Once you cut that supply line, you will see how the drug business will be cut to. Even though in America, those who drink the drugs, some of them they have tunnel that they bring the drug under the tunnel, and then by the time the people notice it, it is late. In Liberia, we don't have tunnel. We have our borders. Once the government stands strong to fight the drugs, our people will be rescued. Thank you very much for all of the people who contributed to our cause. And then cotton for girlfriend and things like that. They call it your mistress. They don't call it side chick like that, but the mistress.
Okay. From your side. Okay, Thank you. All right, so Aliyu Masale, just a minute. Go ahead. We are out of time already.
Yeah, thanks to the callers for taking their time to participate on the show. We pray for Liberia. Liberia is all we have. And we pray for President Baka to succeed in all of the good work he's doing for our country. And those bad ones he's doing, we pray for him to change and do the best for our country. Liberia is all we have. The issue about drugs, let's see what the government is going to do. Like I saw ECOWAS coming into this whole thing. So when will Liberia do something? They dependency syndrome. They see ECOWAS, you people were they respected during the legislative impasse. That they see ECOWAS you're embracing to come to the country today on this issue about protesting for drugs. I can't understand. You see, but it is what it is. We pray for Liberia. We pray for the best for our country, no matter how it is. Yesterday it was politicized. Today I say we shouldn't politicize it. We put hands together and we pray, we fight against drugs in the country. Once again, Salaam Alaikum, Juma Mubarak. Till we can see Monday again. Have a nice weekend. Be safe out there. Stay safe. And God bless America. God bless Liberia. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Aliyu Masale and Solomon Bakari. I'd like to say thanks to those of you who follow us via our various social media platforms and other people who called and make your contribution as well. Coming up very shortly is a program, the Liberty Fortune Hour with Newton Tokpa. Don't go away. Stay tuned. I'm Stephen Compton. Do have yourself a blessed weekend.
When they were coming, they say they were liberator. When they were coming, they said they were liberator. But when they give their crown, they tease your mind. When they give their crown, they tease your mind. What kind of people they sing?
They are freedom fighters.
What kind of people they sing?
They are freedom